Nextcloud Files is still the backbone of Nextcloud Hub. It provides easy and secure document management, sharing and collaboration with other people. Now, Nextcloud Files is easy to use and has very deep integration in the other components of Nextcloud Hub. For this release, one of the things we worked on a lot is to facilitate teamwork. And in the spirit of teamwork, I think I should not be alone on this stage. So I'd like to welcome my colleague Nina to join me.
Thank you, Jos. Hello, everybody.
So, teamwork, people working together. Now, in the past for Nextcloud, administrators could create groups and then users could share objects, files, documents, chats, tasks, etc. to these groups. Now, we have been expanding this and we have added the concept of teams. And teams are groups that people can manage themselves. So either a manager or even employees themselves can create these groups, and then they can go in and share chats and calendars and files and tasks and other resources to these teams.
One of those resources is group folders. These are folders not owned by an individual, but by a team. An administrator can assign them to a group. With this release, you can assign them also to a team, so we renamed group folders to team folders. So Jos, take it away. What's new in team folders?
Right, so a team has a space collectively owned and no longer separate shares. Above this space, you can put folder information, and in the bottom, you can see the other resources that are shared with the same team.
Let me show you what else is new. If you're familiar with Nextcloud Hub 9 and earlier, you see that we've reworked the sharing tab to more clearly separate internal and external shares. For team folders in Hub 10, team members can edit shares, see who created them, and shares even persist when an individual team member leaves the team. This ensures uninterrupted collaboration.
Right, so if Nina would accidentally share the wrong file in a team folder, because it's a shared space, I can go in and remove the share or adjust the share, maybe adding or changing a password. And I do not have to wait for her to come back and fix it. So that's, I think, really nice. Now, speaking of removing shares, we also now block the ability of a user to remove their own access to one of these shares.
I think we should explain that users can manage access in team folders too.
Right, yeah. So team folders support ACLs, access control lists. So this allows, for example, the manager of a team space to set it read-only for everybody by default, and then in a very fine-grained way say like, oh, this person needs write access, this person should be allowed to share, also create, rename, etc. Oh, yeah, another thing that we added is the ability for teams to be tracked in the activity app. So you can go in the activity app and you can see basically what your team is doing, what they are working on.
We've also added open API support for team folders, enabling powerful automation through Nextcloud Flow. For example, I can automatically request Jos's approval when sharing a file, but we'll talk Nextcloud Flow in greater detail later.
So, of course, that's about in a team, but often you're also sharing files, individually, one-on-one, not as part of a team. And so, Nina, you can see here that Anna shared a picture with me. It's not a dog, but it's still fairly cute.
Yeah, it is quite cute, and you can share it with everybody else. But how do you control the spread of such meme-worthy material?
Right, yeah, good point. So basically, you wouldn't know who shared it with you unless Nextcloud tells you. And of course, that's what we improved in Hub 10. It is now really very visible that Anna is the meme captain in our company.